Most people think the number one job of a quarterback is to throw touchdowns. I submit to you, the number one job of a quarterback is to protect the football. So in trading, most people think the number one objective is to make money. I submit to you, the number one objective is to keep the money you make. Let's go deeper. So look, guys, here's the deal. You know, the number one thing you have to do in trading is protect your capital. You have to protect your capital. So you will continue to lose. You will continue to be a losing trader. You will continue to struggle unless you find a way to protect your capital. And so, you know, everybody wants to talk about making money. You know, if you've been following my channel for this year, I've taught you how to make money. You know, we're kind of past making money. You know, you can make money with second entries. You can make money taking higher lows, lower highs. You can make money taking breakout pullbacks. You can make money taking rally-based rallies. You can make money taking range fades trades. Okay, you can take money. You can make money. You take money too. You can make money with this new 10-minute Fibonacci sweet spot trade, right? You can go over into the Forex and just do nothing but Fibonacci trades and make money. I've taught you guys how to make money. Okay, those who've followed this channel, taken my course, you can look over your history. You are now making money. Okay, making money is no longer the problem. For those who have been on my channel, those who have bought into this strategy, those who have found price action, whether you found it here, somewhere else, in a book, on another YouTube channel, if you have price action trading, if you understand price action trading, if you're understanding the rule of two, the market cycle, you can make money. Okay, making money ain't the problem any longer. The new problem is keeping the money, right? Many of you have made money. You can see you making money, but you look up and your trading account is still going the wrong direction, right? That's because you haven't become disciplined yet. A profitable trader and an undisciplined trader cannot exist at the same time, because as soon as you make the money, you're just gonna give it back. It's gonna just be a seesaw, back and forth, and normally it goes in the wrong direction more than it goes in the right direction. And so it's like this: you can be a 90% trader and still be losing because you give it all back on that 10%, especially if you're like in Forex or you're in futures and you're still moving your stop loss. You still move your stop loss. Yeah. Or you still risking too much because you're greedy. Okay. So you can be a 90% trader and give it all back on that 10%. And those of us who are trading binary, you know, it's more about the days, right? You can win Monday, you can win Tuesday, you can win Wednesday, you can win Thursday, and then Friday rolls around and you want to end the week on a big bang, and then you lose a trade and you're like, okay, I'll get it back. Then you lose another trade and you're like, no problem. I'm gonna come back. Let me double up on this next one. And then you lose that too. And then when you're supposed to stop, right? When you're supposed to stop, you take another trade and then you lose that one too. And then you take another, and you might get a win in there. But then you're like, wow, I'm down 4 trades. Well, let me take another one. And then you lose that one too. And then you stay in that cycle until you look up and realize I've given back all the profit I made Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just gave it all back on Friday, right? Why? Why do we do it? It's time to look in the mirror and say, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just not doing, I'm not gonna be the reason I don't make it. You know, the enemy within is not gonna keep me from making it. You know, you have to understand your why. You have to find a reason to be disciplined. You know, are you trying to trade to change your life? Are you trying to trade to change your family's life? You know what I'm saying? What's at stake? How much is at stake right now? You know, is your children's future, is your children's college fund at stake right now? Is it coming down to that? Is, you know, or do you really need to make money to survive? Do you really need this side hustle to survive? Right. So what's so special about that one day that you risk all that other good stuff? Right. That's how we got to look at it. You know, you got to be serious about this. This is real money. This is your real livelihood that's possible. This is a real viable way to make ends meet, or to more than make ends meet, right? With your side hustle, really making real money. But if you don't become disciplined, it's not gonna happen. You know, it's not gonna happen. And it's you right there. It's you the reason. It's not this course. It's not the strategy. You don't need another strategy. If you found price action, you don't need another strategy. It's not the course. It's not the books. It's not because this, what he said didn't work or what she said didn't work. It's you. It's you. You know how to make money at this point. For those of you who've been on this channel, again, you know how to make money. Go back over your own stats, right? And look at your losing days. Look at those horrific days. You know what I'm saying? Look at those days that you try to forget, so you don't go look. No, go look at it and ask yourself, on that horrible day that you took 20 trades, look at the numbers and say, well, what would I have lost if I had stopped at, let's say you're supposed to take 5 trades. What would have happened if I had stopped at that 5th trade instead of going to 20 trades? Let's say you're supposed to stop if you go down 3%. Look at that horrific 20% losing day, that horrific 15% losing day, and think to yourself, where would my account be right now if I had stopped at negative 3% like I was supposed to? That's what it boils down to for a lot of people. It boils down to discipline and over trading. You got to stop over trading. You have to have something. All right. So that's the problem. You may not have even realized it. The problem is not the strategy. The problem is not that you can't make money. The problem is you and your over trading and being undisciplined. So that's the problem. So how do we fix it? You fix it by having a hard stop. A hard stop. That's how you fix it. So you have to come up with what that is. That's a personal thing. It could be, hey, if I go down 3%, if I go down 2 trades, or I'm only gonna take 5 trades a day, win, lose, or draw, I'm done. That could work too, but you have to have something, right? I would suggest something that where, hey, if you're trying to make 4% a day, your hard stop may need to be 2% a day. So then your winning days, you see what I'm saying, outweigh your losing days. You're always on the good foot. Or just 5 trades a day. I'm taking 5 trades a day, win, lose, or draw. I'm done for that day, and boom. That may be something you can do. But the bottom line is, find a way to protect your capital. Find a way to keep what you make, right? You can make money. You right there can make money in the markets. The question is, can you keep the money? It actually takes discipline to keep the money, not really make it. I mean, like I said, I named off all kind of ways you can make money in the markets, right? It ain't about making the money. It's about keeping the money. Can you keep the money? And to keep the money, you have to have a hard stop. Or one day, because there's going to be bad days. There are going to be losing days. You have to accept that. You have to accept the fact that you're not going to win every day. Just accept that fact, okay? Just accept that fact. You may go a nice streak, though. You may go 10, 12 days in a row. Hey, good streaks happen all the time. But what good is it to have a good streak of 10 winning days, and just because you couldn't accept one losing day, you give it all back? Well, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. All right. So listen, that's the answer. Find a number, find a hard stop, It's going to be different for everybody. Figure out what's going to work for you. And once you have that number, let's say it's 5 trades a day. Once you say, hey, I'm taking 5 trades a day and I'm done, stick to it. It's only going to work if you stick to it, right? This has to be the one rule you refuse to break. It's you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, JD, I refuse to take more than 5 trades in a day. I don't care how good the next setup is looking. I don't care what I'm feeling in my gut. I don't care what I'm seeing. If I've taken 5 trades, I'm done. That's it. That's where you got to get to. You got to get to the point where it doesn't matter what you're feeling. It doesn't matter the emotions that's going on. If you've taken your 5 trades for the day, you're done. You're done. So listen, as we go into 2024, right? There's like 2 weeks left, around 2 weeks left. Hey, let's leave over trading in 2023, right? Let's leave breaking the rules in 2023. All right. Let's leave the undisciplined trader in 2023. I like that. I like that. I'll say that again. Let's leave the undisciplined trader in 2023. All right. Let's leave over trading again in 2023. And let's go into 2024 being disciplined. So we got 2 weeks to practice. Every day you only take 5 trades, put a check mark somewhere as a vote for yourself that I'm a disciplined trader now. You can start today. Today, tell yourself I'm a disciplined trader. Take 5 trades, take 4 trades, whatever you come up with. Every day you do it, put a check mark somewhere. I'm disciplined. I'm disciplined. I'm disciplined. Here are votes to say I am disciplined. Before you look up, we're going to have a new habit going into 2024. You're going to be a disciplined trader. You're going to see your account start to grow in the right direction. And it's not going to have those big spikes and spikes down anymore. That won't happen anymore, right? Because you're now a disciplined trader, protecting your capital, understanding what your number one job is to keep the money, right? And let's go into 2024. So if you digging that and you with that, you know what I'm saying, and you're going to go into 2024 as a disciplined trader, let's write in the comments today, stick to it, right? Stick to it. That's it. Whatever you come up with, whatever strategy, whether it's 2%, 5 trades, 4 trades, 10, whatever you want to do, but stick to it. All right. And it's going to make the difference, because remember, a profitable trader and an undisciplined trader cannot exist at the same time, right? So make a decision. Look in the mirror, do some soul searching, make a decision. Either I'm gonna make it at this thing or I'm not. Because if I keep over trading, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Hang it up, go find something else to do. But if you decide to be disciplined, you'll be able to make it. All right. So let's head into 2024 as disciplined, profitable traders. All right. So this is a great time to like and share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Look out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Look out for your boy. In the comments today, let's write it. Stick to it. All right. So let's get into the work study lesson. Hey guys, JD here. So in today's work study lesson, we were trading the Euro Tri. As you guys can see, beautiful trend up. I mean, look at that, so this is what I spotted. So I spotted this trend up. So I took the fib, put it at the bottom here to the top here, and this gave me the sweet spot. At the time that I drew it, I want to say maybe this pullback had happened. So you do have to wait for a pullback, so you know where the end of the trend is. So you can't draw the fib when price is still surging up. You have to know that it's pullback. So once you get a nice pullback under EMA, that's a good time. You can say, all right, I can go ahead and draw it. So yeah, so you draw the fib. And so when I drew the fib and found this area, like I say, prices was way up here. That's something that really gives you confidence to take a trade. When you draw an area on a chart and prices is nowhere near that area, but you're predicting the prices are going to come to that area, and then it does, that's a lot of, that gives you, I'm just saying, it gives you a lot of confidence. Now, you're still going to have to overcome fear, because fear is going to tell you, oh, it's going to keep dropping. But no, we understand the rule of two. We understand the market cycle. The market moves in twos. So when you get a big leg like this, the market is going to try to push up, even if it fails. Okay, let me throw that out there. Even if it fails and doesn't make that second leg, it's going to try it. And you can still make money on the try. You know, it doesn't have to make a leg of this distance for you to make money. You can make money on an attempt, which is kind of what I did today. So, you know, it pushed up. I clearly saw the two. I was trading something else. Actually, I was trading the Audi New Zealand. I had a setup there. One worked, one failed. Well, the second trade I shouldn't have took. So that's on me. But anyway, so I had these two marked up. Same deal. So it ran up. So when I came back to look at this, it was right here. It was in the sweet spot. It had a little rejection stem right here. I was like, okay. And then it was making these, but it kept giving these warning shots. So I was scared. I was about to actually go look somewhere else. And then I saw this one start surging up. I really wanted to enter on the cross, but I didn't. But I entered at the end of this candle. But what I saw was this. This is kind of congestion, right? This is the high. First entry, push down, second entry long is how I played that. So I did take an entry, I was able to put a name on my entry, which was, in this case, it was a second entry long. So like I say, I really should have entered once it crossed here instead of waiting for it to close. But when it closed so strong, humongous signal candle, obviously there was some buyers sitting right here. There was some demand right here, right where we expected it to be, and boom, shot up. So, you know, I took it off of that. But again, this is just another example of a sweet spot trade, a sweet spot setup. I found the big leg. I found the big trend leg, drew the fib off of it, waited for prices to make it into the sweet spot, waited for a setup out of the sweet spot, and took it and was able to live with the consequences. Okay, so that's that. I mean, it is that simple. I'm really liking this swing trade. It's kind of more mechanical because there's nothing to do. Once you draw the sweet spot, there is nothing to do until you get there. There's nothing to do until prices get there. So you don't have to be jumping at this or jumping at this or jumping at this or jumping at this. You don't have to jump at you don't have to jump at nothing. You know, be patient. Be patient. If it's not in the sweet spot, you don't have a sweet spot trade. And then once it's in the sweet spot, you still have to have a price action entry. You have to have a second entry long, a lower high, a higher low, second entry short, something of that nature. You still have to have a setup to enter the market. But once you get a setup and it's coming out the sweet spot, hey, go ahead and take it. So that's the lesson for today. It was the Euro try, and another sweet spot. You see it pushed up, but well, let me make this point that I was trying to make from the beginning. It pushed up here, but it didn't keep going. You know, now it could still come back one more time. Sometimes you get 3 legs back on a nice big strong run like this. It's not always just clean 2 legs back and a takeoff. Sometimes it throws an extra leg in there, or this thing just gonna keep dropping. You know, the market does what it wants, but we know in most cases you're gonna get 2 legs in the same distance, about the same length, 2 legs back, about the same length. But my point was this thing it didn't have to make this full leg for me to make money, because I entered right at the sweet spot. So I still was able to make money on the attempt to go higher. This was an attempt to go higher. It failed, but it definitely attempted to do it. And because I took a good entry out of the sweet spot, I was still able to make money. So we can make money on attempts, and we can make money when we catch a solid second leg that goes the same distance. So just wanted to make that point, that just taking the trade out of the sweet spot is to your advantage. And even if it doesn't keep going, you know, we can still make money on a attempt to make a second leg. Okay, so again, it's a great time to like, subscribe, share. Please take care of your boy. I really appreciate you guys. Hey, please write in the comments. Please like. Let's get this channel moving, right? I need you guys. I need your help. You know, every time you hit the like button, it helps me. Every time you guys leave comments, it helps me. So let's get the word out. Let's help other people find this strategy, get ready to go into 2024 doing the right things and having success in the markets. Okay, I really appreciate it. So as normal, for staying this long with me, of course, I have a bonus for you, which is going to be a trade example. So let's roll it. Go, Euro try has made it to the sweet spot. 1, 2 legs down. We're looking to get another beautiful run up like this. This out here, this is a first entry, push down, second entry long, right out the sweet spot area. But warning shot, warning shot. Can't go yet. Gotta wait for a good setup. Be patient here. But we saw this push. Look at this area right here. Rally base rally. This was the area that started the good trend up. If we break higher than here, I like it. Let the candle close. Warning shots. See what else is out here. All right, we're in. Looking at this first entry, push down, second entry long. Expecting that this big uptrend is going to continue. This is where the run started last time. And so hopefully we'll be getting another leg of this distance right here. Hold the line. Hold the line. Rejection, 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 rejection. Push up, push up, push up. Good one. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Watch this video here to learn more price action. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.